Good God, man. Couldn't you wait until you got back to base to eat his ass? Jeez. How's it going, gamers and vastGameMaster? I'm pretty sure you can tell what game I'm playing this time. But in case, for those of you who can't read English, this is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Heroes Unleashed. This is the latest Heroes Unleashed mod. Heroes Unleashed 1.0.1. This is the recent one that just got updated. Oops. That's not what I want to do. So I'm going to go and do a mission. And at the same time, I'm going to try to multitask and talk to you guys about this mod. What this mod is supposed to do is supposed to add...
Word just came down from HQ, gentlemen.
Hey, I'm talking right now, not you. What this mod is supposed to add is that it's just a mod that's supposed to enhance the realism and authenticity. It's supposed to make it also more challenging. It's supposed to also improve a lot of the AIs and give a lot of special effects and events that goes on at a game to give it like a better, unique experience. And I'm going to be playing this on the hardest difficulty because why not? Alright, so I'm just gonna play the briefing, and I'm just gonna be quiet from this point until it's done.
Word just came down from HQ, gentlemen. We have official confirmation that at 0600 hours, 3 Russian armored divisions crossed the border and linked up with the rebel forces in the north. The Russian foreign minister has issued a statement condemning international meddling in regional affairs. Looks like we got ourselves a full-scale international incident. For now, the U.S. is still backing the legitimate Georgian government. Our orders are, quote, to aid the Georgian army's defensive operations in any way practical. Short and sweet, that means we've got the green light to blow stuff up. First priority is to slow down the main armored column headed for Tbilisi. We've identified an ambush point about 60 clicks west of here, where the highway crosses under a rail line. A Georgian command post is nearby. If it's overrun, their entire western flank will collapse. Take out the Russian advance patrols first, then the tanks.
Alright, I like blowing shit up. The reason why I picked this mission is because I actually done this recently on a campaign, and all the other ones were challenging and they were longer, but this one was actually kind of straightforward and short. But I figured, why not just go ahead and play this? Alright, well, this is going to take some time because I gotta edit these loadouts. So I might as well talk about the guy that designed this mod. The guy that designed this mod started back in early 2000. I think it was like 2002 or 2001. It's one of those two. And that's probably around the time where this game came out. And he was so passionate, so loyal to this mod that he wanted to give this game, a kicker. Like, he wanted to make this a little more realistic for the sake of realism, and he also wanted this to be as authentic as he can possibly, take it. And so he did. He tried his best. He tried to make it as hard as he could. It's not like insanely hard like some games. It's just that if you play it on the hardest difficulty, it's a one-shot, one-kill. And that's for everybody, including you and your team. So I'm going to go with this 240. But I want him to have an RPG. So I guess we're just going to have to dial it back. And this is how you select your loadouts. This mod adds in a bunch of new textures. It actually adds in a lot of new content. I'll make sure I leave a description for the mod in the link in the description so that you guys can download it. But it is a big mod, which means it's probably gonna, depending on your bandwidth, it might take you like an hour or two, because it's a huge mod with a lot of content. It comes with like a few additional mods that comes inside the extra folder. And inside Ghost Recon already has a mod folder, so all you have to do is, once it's downloaded and it's unzipped and everything, just click and drag it and drop it into the mod folder, launch the game, go into your options, and just activate the mod. Then hit accept, and then the game will probably pause for like a second, and then you'll go back to the main menu with a completely different kind of game. I don't want the RPG. I like the M248s and Mark 46s. The difference between the 48 and 46: 46 shoots 5.56 NATO, and the 48 is a 7.62. That's good. Let's go with that. Normally, I would use stealth on this. I would have like a different stealthy optional approaches, but this time I just decided to say, screw that noise, because we're going balls out. If I'm gonna go in there and kill a bunch of baddies, I want to do it loud and violently. Hate collecting. This takes such a fucking long time. Okay, well, obviously Alpha is the assault team. It's gonna have two riflemen, one with the M203, and then you're gonna have a support gunner. I could give this guy a shotgun, but he's not gonna be going into close quarter combat, so there's no point. Come on, don't freeze up on me. There you go. Tends to do that. I don't know why it does. It just does. Alright. So back to the mod. The guy who worked on this mod goes by the account name on ModDB called, what's his face? You know what? I should give this guy a claymore. Just so we can have the option to use claymores. Because we are all on the fence, right? So, give him some claymores. Goes by the name of Apex, and he actually, I'm not sure if somebody did an interview or he did an interview for himself. But regardless, he has like an interview. Because he's been working on this mod for about 16 years, and he recently considers this finished. Like, it's just now finished, according to his book. Which is amazing, to see a guy that's dedicated to Ghost Recon and how it used to be. And speaking of which, I actually had a conversation with Buddy325 about us deciding whether or not if we want to go back and play Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I told him that I wasn't really having any plans to do it, and the reasons why is because I'm just too disappointed in that game. That game is it's not Ghost Recon. It's nothing what it used to be. It's nothing like how this was, you know? Like, for starters, I could definitely say that Where's the option to customize and form your team, just like you could in Ghost Recon? I know that they have customizations for single players and all that stuff, but I want more single player features. There's just not there's not enough of it. It is fun to play with players, but not everybody has a bunch of friends. And that is sad to say, but it's also kind of true if you think about it. I remember having a conversation with somebody in the comments about the tactical shooters, and I had to explain a little bit because he didn't really understand it. So, which was fine, you know. A lot of people has not played tactical shooters before. I remember playing Rainbow Six Covert Ops before, which I probably will make a video of me playing that one sooner or later. But that was the first time I've ever played a tactical shooter that's close quarters, which was kind of fun because it's just it was such a unique gameplay, and I played it a bunch of time on like my, well, I have that computer anymore, but when that game was out for those computers, it was like an old ass computer. But I played it a bunch of time. I remember we kept the computer downstairs where it was cold, which for the computer it was nice, but for me it was cold. So I remember just walking downstairs, sitting in front of the computer like I am now, and just play Rainbow Six COVID Ops. And I would always like triumph a few times, and I would always fail a few times here and there. Yeah, I think that's good. I might not need a claymore. It depends on where I'm going to have these position teams. Okay. Yeah, let's go with this. Alright. I remember I just went downstairs and I just played Rainbow Six Covert Ops, and that was like the first time I've ever played a Tom Clancy game, actually. I remember playing Ghost Recon, I think Island Thunder, at some point. It was just, it was different. I thought I'd never played the game before, but honestly, after I've seen the mod, I just had to pick this up and play it again. There we go. Oh, why do I have that HUD indicator? I thought I turned that off. Oh well. We'll roll with it. Am I playing as Alpha or am I Bravo? Yeah, Bravo. I'm gonna have Bravo go here to these tracks. No. Bravo's gonna go here. Alpha is gonna go to the bridge.
Moving out. Taking the scenic route.
And the reason why I want them to be positioned there is because I remember playing this the last time and it took me a bunch of trials and error to get there. Why are you guys holding? Just go. I should tell them so. This is...
Maintaining position.
At this point, I'm not really worried about patrols too much. It's just, I need to get in position before they do. Actually, that hilltop would probably work. Seems like an okay position. We'll put Bravo right here. Let's put Bravo on this hill. Yeah, let's put him on this hill. God damn it, stop stuttering.
Scratch another one.
Alright. Good thing I moved. Wait, did we lose one? Yes. Alright. That is hurt. Yeah, you put this thing on higher difficulty, the enemies are grenade happy. That's just, it just happens. But luckily this mission is short, so I don't have to...
Advance at all costs.
I don't have to go too much.
We're on the way.
The only problem was that we didn't get there fast enough, and then they started to move up. So I'm gonna run all the way over there. We do have a sniper, which I should have also formed up a Charlie team to watch the right flank. So I'm not sure how this is going to play out now, because I'm not doing exactly how I did it, which worked. Have to figure it out then. If it doesn't work, I'll make some adjustments. No, we'll just stand behind here. That way, at least I got some cover.
In position.
Okay. I really got Bravo. I'm gonna leave Alpha there. I don't know why Who's standing behind a tree? Why are you standing there? I need y'all to be on the bridge. What the hell are you doing? There's a reason why I want you to be up here. Okay. If you tell them to hold position, they'll take cover. Which is great. And I want these guys to be positioned right here. Form like a line.
Contact.
Okay.
Kill
Now
confirmed.
for Bravo, which they're not in an elevated position, which I wanted them to. Damn these guys, man.
D's history. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed.
Good.
Kill confirmed. Taking cover by.
Oh, wow.
We got a casualty. Kill confirmed.
Okay, that did not work at all. Alright, so I had to adjust the plans a little bit.
Recon reports Russian armor just past the ridge.
It was working for a little bit until they got flanked. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to obviously have Alpha and Bravo to be at those tracks.
No fear.
Because the whole point is that Alpha and Bravo are supposed to be watching each other's flanks. Bravo watches Alpha's left flank while they're on the bridge, and Alpha does the same thing for Bravo, but their right flank. And I think I've tried this before, and AI's their accuracy greatly reduces whenever they go to longer range. It's just that whenever they get too close, their accuracy goes up. Because majority of them are spray and prayers anyway. So close quarter combat, they're just deadly, but at long range, they're just at long range, they're not as good. L for the hold. I want to hit F2 so that AI takes over. Usually when I do this, I want the AIs to take over. It's good. It's good to free up your hands because then it allows you to kind of do like a coordinated commands with your squad to get them in position, and it lets the AIs take over the controls. Yeah, I think it looks good. Let's pan over to Bravo.
In visual
Bravo
range.
looks awkward as fuck. I don't know why that sniper is like that.
In visual range. Kill confirmed.
D's history.
These guys are kind of making me nervous.
D's history.
Alright, that should be good.
D's history. Goodbye.
Let's
Goodbye.
pan over to Bravo's Alpha, see how they're doing. One of my guys got shot in the leg.
Goodbye.
Kill confirmed.
Kill confirmed.
Oh, you're not loaded with the M203? There you go. Oh, that was way too short.
Kill confirmed. Goodbye.
Here's the reason why I wanted to start here is because all these guys are climbing up on that like a motherfucker. I back up a little bit.
Goodbye.
He's history.
Right now, they haven't crossed the spawn area, so
Kill confirmed. Goodbye. He's history.
right now I'm just spawn camping.
Goodbye.
I don't know why it's stuck like that there. Yeah, the only one who's got shot was the sniper. He got shot in the right leg. I think it's because of me trying to adjust and move him. Take command of this little guy. Get him back a little bit. Should be able to shoot, can he? Yeah, I can.
Goodbye.
So this is a good position, because when the AI comes over this horizon hill in front of us, they'll expose their heads, making it easier for us to shoot them. Oh shit.
He's history.
He's history.
He's history.
Just want to make sure I got that one. Because a few of them are trying to sneak up on us.
He's history. Goodbye.
See? So far, it's okay. We have one wounded in action. But so far, it's not critical. Well, it actually is critical because it's red. Check over. They should be in position by now. Them tanks.
Got a
Yep,
tank.
there. They just walked in and spawned. So how's our objectives doing?
Got a tank.
Objectives. We still got some infantries. The northeast patrols, probably around right here, trying to sneak up on us. Oh, okay. I'll take care of one of them.
Tank destroyed.
And then we'll pan over.
They see us.
Kill confirmed.
Alright. Now I'll take command of Walter Thompson, because he's got the javelin. And I'm going to run over here real quick.
Tank spotted.
Clear backblast.
Tank
And over.
destroyed.
All tangos have been mostly dealt with, except for the Northern Patrol. If the AIs didn't feel like any more like John Rambo, I would think this would be one of those cases where he would feel like John Rambo. But then again, John Rambo from the movies. He was from the Green Beret. And I just want to line these guys up perfectly, because I kind of want to put them in a line formation. There you go, that looks good. Of course, on the bridge, those guys are just standing upright, but they shouldn't be doing that. I think one of the patrols have gone past us because of the way the AI is facing. They might have. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk over there. I mean, we already killed most of them here.
Right behind
So
you.
we just have to go over there and take care of them. Probably one still hiding somewhere. It's always that way.
Acknowledged.
There you go.
We're gone.
Alrighty. So these guys are gonna look for baddies. And when they do, they'll shoot them. But yeah, now they're taking cover because they got contact. So this is where I step in. We're gonna go on the left because the shots fired was coming from that one direction. Might actually be behind a hill somewhere, so I might have to get 203 up. Give me your grenade launcher. We're gonna need it. Too long. Let's get Bravo up here then. I mean, if this is the case, we kind of need some assistance.
Affirmative.
Taking
No.
the
On
scenic
our way.
route.
Guys,
Yes.
you can cross the bridge, it's alright.
Holding.
Ain't nobody gonna shoot you. They're all mostly dead anyway. I have to be really careful here, because normally all of them should have been dead already. But there's still a chance for one of our own to die, and I'm not taking that chance. That being said, I might die after all, who knows.
Kill confirmed.
Take a shot's fired from over there. I don't know where. What the hell? Okay. I think I know what I have to do. Wait, what's a promotion? I'm just gonna position these guys up here then. This sniper that's apparently stuck. Oh. That's stuck is so. Got it. Couldn't even have a guy wounded in action actually being in the fight. He should have been evac'd. Yeah, don't mind that. They're just good God, man! Couldn't you wait until he got back to base to eat his ass? Jeez. Like I know you're happy and all, but jeez, there's a time and a place for that, and this is not one of them. Whoa, okay. Was that just because I selected the MP5? What happened? Well, I had to reboot the game, and the videos are already going longer than I wanted it to. So we're back at it with this mission, but this time I'm not really playing the mission right now. This is a replay from the mission that I was talking about that I did earlier. So right now I spawned in with an entirely different team. I still have 3 guys for Alpha. And I also have Bravo. Which Bravo is a 2-man team. Just one guy with an M203 and the other one with a javelin. And I also have Charlie, which he's a sniper. He's gonna go and run while Alpha and Bravo is gonna go back to the same positions where I put them in, except they're just gonna swap places. The sniper, I wanted him to be over here, and he's actually in the wrong place. No, he's in the right place, but he's facing the wrong direction. I wanted him to watch more up here towards this direction and start sniping some guys.
Contact.
But the whole key point was to put Alpha or Bravo onto a good Overwatch position. And on here, I just took command of Alpha and saw a couple of guys standing around, so I just started to spray them. And then after I started taking fire, I quickly backed off and went back to the tracks.
In position.
And then I staged here, and then I just set up position and started defending. And at the same time, Bravo is over here on the bridge, and they're pretty much killing a lot of people right now on that bridge. And I don't know why I can't stop cameras. And they are taking fire, but it's more sporadic, so it's not even like accurate shots fired. It's more just them spraying, praying. Majority of the time, the AIs will just suppress you anyway from this range. So Charlie, my sniper, is still facing the wrong direction. Alpha is still holding fast. And right now they're in a good position for them to hold what they got.
Kill confirmed.
So this time the Alpha team leader actually has a shotgun and a rifle, the M4, and then the M110 shotty. I figured that would be the standard loadout for Alpha, because Alpha is always the assault team. They're always the ones that has the rifles to go in there and screw up some shit, and just to fuck up some shit. Okay, what are you doing? I set them to suppressive fire, which was like plus, and he's just glitching out all over the place. Alright, so I took command of Alpha again, and I was just trying to reposition and try to figure out some stuff, and then I saw some guys came over that hill, and well, the rest is self-explanatory.
At all costs.
But the kind of guns that Alpha and Bravo has, Alpha has the team leader has an M4 ACOG. Has an M4 with the ACOG. Bravo has the Mark 46 with the AT4, and the Grenadier has the SR-25 that shoots 7.62s and is equipped with the M203. And right now he's just shooting at the ground for whatever reasons. And the sniper is still not facing in the right direction. See, the thing is that the sniper was not the main focus. I was just focused on Alpha and Bravo at the time. So, fast forwarding this to the end of it. I don't know why. And that's where the sound glitch was happening. I didn't know how to fix it until I just took command of the Grenadier and just fired one shot as he can fix it. Then I took command of the Grenadier and I took position behind his tree. Started to fire some 40 mics over the hill, just to kind of get some good, just to make sure that most of them are not hiding over there and they're getting killed. And that's pretty much all I did. It was just to pretty much hold this line, because Alpha and Bravo, those guys have not even. Nobody got shot yet, and yet they're taking a lot of fire. They're taking a lot of aggressive fire right now. At least Alpha is. And the tanks are now rolling up. It's funny how it went from a Let's Play series to a commentary video of me reacting to my own saved replay. But then again, how was I supposed to know that MP5K with the bugged out crosshairs was gonna do something like that? I don't know. I never actually tried recording this on OBS, so that's a new thing. I was so focused with Alpha that I didn't really see what was going on. Oh my god. What are you doing? Spraying all over the place. Okay, yeah, I took control over the guy with the javelin. And that should have destroyed a tank. Yeah, I took care of one tank already. It's pretty much the same as everything else. Yeah. Tips, don't set the AIs to suppressive fire, because they'll not only are they burning through ammo, but their accuracy is reduced. I mean, suppressive fire can be very useful if you want to provide covering fire for your team while the other one moves, or you just want to keep the enemy denied him from advancing. You could do that. I took command. There you go. None of the AIs will do this. I would actually have to take control of the ones that has the launchers and manually fire those myself. So I just took over Alpha. And that's it. Mission complete. As far as I'm concerned. There's no need to have stealth. I could have done this stealthily, but there's no point. And there was no casualties. I think I finally took control of Charlie and forced him to face the right position. And that's the it of the replay. That was the mission I was trying to show you guys. And, well, that's it for now, guys. If you want to download the mod, link is in the description. Try out Ghost Recon for yourself. See what it's about. It's the first Ghost Recon game. This is the first original Ghost Recon game. This is what helped. This was another tactical shooter that also probably started up the whole Milsim groups thing back then. And this is what and this is kind of where all of it started. Just like how Rainbow Six was the first tactical shooter that ever come out in its time. Which I'll make a Let's Play of that sooner or later. But make sure you hit the sub button and notify. Also, leave a like. Share the video with your friends if you guys want to. If you guys think that this was good enough for them to see. And I'll see you guys next time. And have a good one.